Assalamualaikum. On this series, I'll be telling you guys about all of my journals here for 2020 and 2021. So, check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm loving it myself now, seeing how cute I am. Oh my god, that really helped me a lot on this, I believe. Okay, so in this video, I know it's a very different type of video that I've ever uploaded that actually feature my face the most among all of the video that I have. But yeah, I think I prepare no script here like usual, so please bear with me if I talk a lot, if I talk too fast, if I talk nonsense. But as the title has stated, that I will be sharing to you guys about my journaling activity, things like that. But actually it's not all the activity. I'll just be sharing to you the journals, the books, the physical journals that I have that have brought the past 2020 in my life. Like every December or sometimes November, I am busy with picking the journals, picking the books that I will be using for the next years. So it also happened this year. As I recording this, it is 12/12. This is December, so I'm super excited to actually share to you guys what journals that I've been using for 2020, as well as the journals that I will be using in 2021, inshallah. And I actually talk a lot about journaling before with my friends in her podcast. If you are curious about what it is and how I started journaling and stuff like that, you can go check her podcast link that I will be putting below. Right, let's come to the main content of this video, which is me sharing journals to you. So before, I'll be sharing you this is the note that I've always made for myself, like the journal link list that I will be featured, that I will be using in the following years. So how it's written on 2020, I will be using 8 journals. So I've actually bringing all of the journals that I'll be using, that I've used in this years. This is the first journals. It's called insert because it's supposed to be inserted in this traveler notebook. Okay, so this insert basically will be consisted of my monthly spread. This one is actually the one that you've been seeing a lot in my Instagrams. So once a month, usually at the end of the month or at the beginning of a month, I usually do some review, put some summary and highlights of every month. I usually put also some keywords in my post, so if you're curious about how I manage to use this type of journals, you can go check my Instagrams. But basically, it's on monthly basis one. And the second one is this journals, actually the biggest one that I have. And if you are following me since 2019, at least I think actually I've shared this one. This journals, it's used since 2019, and at that year I think I only used 1 or 3 or 2 journals, so it's basically become the main journals that I have. I've been putting a lot of stuff here, like monthly, weekly projects and everything in one this book. It's designed perfectly. I like everything about this one, but I feel like I need to do more categorizing in my journals. That's why I end up having 8 journals in the following years, in the next years. So why I still use it is 2020. It's just I planned to actually write random stuff here because I usually like to watch or like read a book and I come up with summary. And I don't think that this kind of small book can cover and fit for that, so I actually have this one to go with me throughout 2020. However, I didn't actually use it at all, okay? And the third book is this book. So this book, as you see, also have quite similar patterns. I am crazy over the map pattern, sorry for the light. And this one, I cannot show you what's inside, but basically this is the most private one that I had. Okay, my future plan, so I write what is my plan on 2025, 2023 and things like that. I think it's very important for you guys also to have this, at least in my opinion, because there are a lot of plans. As human, we do a lot of planning, we do a lot of dreams and stuff like that, and it's just really nice to have something or like a platform or like a place for me to store and manage my mind for. This is another insert. This insert is for my project. It's for my social media project, so it's like social media planners. I usually brainstorm and also listing and planning for my posts, whether it's for my YouTube, my website or my Instagram. So I have it here. It's not organized, it's not really written perfectly and beautifully, but
yeah, that's just like the real thing is. And next, this one, because I didn't travel a lot since 2019. I think I only travel and have like short trip to my home country or several places in Malaysia once or twice in a year, so it still be able to be used, I believe, for the next years. So it's basically consists of my itinerary or just like, yep, the plan, the route, and sometimes I just put my tickets here, just like that. And the next is this shopping journals.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget.
Okay. So this pink right here, it's my daily journals. So it's for me to write my daily activity, my to-do list, my routines, or just basically write everything in a daily basis. So I have a lot of random note here. I don't know if you can see clearly, but it's here. And for daily, I can show you a bit of it, I think. I don't know again if you can see it clearly, but it is like this. So I just write like things to do, like I said.
But again, guys, to me, journaling is not something that it's strict to me. I'm trying to be very flexible, but I'm also trying to be very organized. That's why I'm having and deciding my journalings this way. So sometimes I write the plan that I want to do in a day, at the night before, or like at the morning. But in most cases, I also write and edit a new activity that was not actually planned at the end of the day. So it's very flexible to me. It's not like planners only. To me, it's more like also diary. So I combine all the plan and also what's actually really happened at once. And like I said, I have 8 at the beginning of the years as planned, and I just mentioned to you 6 of it because I couldn't find 2 of it. The reason why I couldn't find it because I just couldn't find it. It's like a project book, so I do enjoy readings before, but I didn't find myself read a lot at the time. But then I come back to loving readings. I think that to show my love to readings, I not only read but also write summary and at least write some point that I got from the book. And the last one is the food journals. It's actually the same reason like the previous one. I also have bought several cooking book, and because there is too much for me to read and I don't just want to read it and like pass it by, so I make summary of the book. It's not like a recipe book, actually it's just like let me take example. So for example, for egg, there are actually 2 main recipe that I want to try, and I just put like the main ingredients of the recipe. And so when I have those on my refrigerators, I just open this one, and then means that I can make this one, make this cheesy chef omelette, and I'll just put and look for the pages that I have here in a code, and look for that code and page on my book, so it's easy for me.
So it's like index kind of thing, okay? So yep, that's the... Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check the other videos of mine that I've put.
I really enjoy recording this video, I think, because I look so cute. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Either it's about journalings or about writing. Either it's about journalings or about other stuff that I did. I did travels like traveling, trip, home tours, and stuff like that. So go check my account. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider to subscribe. It will very, 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 very make my day. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for spending your precious times on my channels. So for every second you spend on my channels, talking to me, commenting on my videos, or like my other social media, I do really, really appreciate that.